Good morning. Here we go. Good morning, y'all. I'm excited. Get here. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, sister. Good morning, Stony Blessings. Who else here? Y'all, it is Thursday. My voice is still acting crazy. Riri. Good morning, sister. Uh, my voice is still acting woozy, but I'm here. Good morning, Zakia. But I'm here. And I'm actually excited. I went and I got my coffee bag. I said that today I want to bring it back. Today I want to do like I was doing Bible and Blunts when I first started, right? Since I know I haven't been smoking all week, I'm gonna smoke today. I feel good too, y'all. I have to tell y'all that. I feel good not smoking. Like Coach is really doing it, okay? But what I decided as far as Bible and Blunts. I'm going to like write down the dates that I do Bible and Blunts, and I'm just going to randomly circle like 7 of them. And those are going to be the episodes that I smoke in because I need that balance since I'm not really like smoking on a day-to-day basis. Like I really haven't smoked. I don't want it to be that I'm just forcing myself to smoke for Bible and Blunts. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I'm going to be smoking like on the weekend or something like that. So it's like I can't say I don't smoke, but then smoke on the weekend, but then won't smoke for Bible and Blunt. You know what I'm saying? So just finding that common balance there since I no longer, I guess I would say I'm no longer like a stoner. Not claiming it if I'm not doing it, right? I'm going towards a path of no longer smoking all day and all of that. And I feel amazing. Good morning, Jada. Good morning, little coach. So, y'all, I might be real high today. Because, I mean, when you go without smoking for a while, like, I mean, for me, I know y'all like, girl, it's only been since Sunday. I never went 24 hours. So, I'm probably going to be high as hell smoking this. I'm probably going to be so high. But like I said, I wanted to just take it back just to, y'all know, like, how we originally started this. And when I first started Bible and Blunts, I would always have my coffee. I would have my blunt. And I would go off the top. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sip my coffee. I'm going to roll up. And I do have a title. So I have a title for this episode, but I didn't take notes this time because I wanted to bring it straight from the heart. I wanted to seal this week off straight from the heart. I feel like we started this week off a little rocky. And I don't want that no more. Okay, we not going that route. Today we going to have some fun. Today we bringing it back. We back in Bible and Blunts mode. Look. I feel like I'm about to be so high. Ah! My body is, I don't know. Let's see. Either way, y'all. So today's subject, right? The name of today's fun. So for the ladies, you know, some of y'all might, what I'm doing Bible and Blunts now is I have a each episode throughout that week will kind of be based off of that word. I'm still going to allow my heart to flow. I'm still going to allow myself to, you know, do what I got to do. But I will be kind of basing the episodes off of the word of the week. So for this week, the word of the week was fun. And we talked about having outrageous, no, that was courage. We talked about, you know, like, are you laughing with God or is he laughing at you? We talked about fun, meaning faith, being untouched no matter what. Okay? Faith untouched no matter what. That is what fun stood for. That was the acronym that God gave me. And now today, on today's episode, we're going to talk about risking the fun. Okay? And it's crazy because I didn't really know what I was going to talk about today. But me and my sister was talking this morning just about life. Good morning, Lexi. We was just having a regular conversation, you know, about life. And it just came to my mind that through this walk, like one of my sisters hit me up and I was saying how I haven't been in my 360 Wealth group chat. You know, I'm the coach. But I had stuff going on. Like, I really had to, like, work with God. I've been talking to God. And sometimes you have to risk the fun. Sometimes you cannot, you know, it's like I said at the beginning, it's not always going to be fun when you're walking with Christ. I just posted that today. Faith ain't fun, but it's worth it. Right? It's not always going to be fun, but it will always be worth it. Having faith, it's never going to steer you wrong. If your faith is in God, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to steer you the wrong way, but it might not always be fun. Okay? Because as we know, God will allow certain things to happen. God will literally allow, okay, certain things to happen so that you can experience certain things, feel certain emotions. Sometimes he needs you to feel sad. Okay? But when you have that discernment and you understand, like, oh, God is allowing this to happen, so let me go to God and figure out why I feel this way, you'll be all right. Okay? So, my question is this, like, straight up. Are you willing to risk the fun, you know, to tap into God? If God tell you, you got to risk the fun, you know, you might want to go to a concert and God, like, that concert cool, but no. Oh, yeah, you want to go? No. Because what we have to understand is that in order for God to do his work, the way that God really want to do his work, he has to remove and replace and replenish. Hello? Ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was good. That just came out of... He got to remove, replace, and replenish. How did that just roll off my tongue? That was good. But that's what he got to do. Exactly, Costa. Exactly, Costa. She said, I become more aware. No half-stepping. Period, sis. I love that. You can't half-step, right? So, in these seasons, right? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Like, you're always going to be going through seasons. Like, people like to be like, I was just going through a season. Just like the year, how our seasons change. Our seasons change. That is literally how life works. We go through seasons. Sometimes it's sunny and it looks so beautiful. And then sometimes it's fall and it's still beautiful, but it's a little bit windy. Uh-oh. Ain't no way YouTube hating this early. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on YouTube? YouTube just literally just exited out. Hating on the early tip? This early? Hey, they hating this early, Lexi Love. Lexi Love, what's going on over there on the tube, sis? But yeah, look. Life is just like the seasons. Y'all hear me? Like, it might be cold. Like first it's going to be sunny. You know, you're going to have that sunshine and feel good. Then in the fall, you know, it's still beautiful, but it's windy. Things are good, but you may not have that much balance when it's windy. Think about it. When it's windy, wind can move your car, so you know it can move you, right? So it's going to be them seasons where it may not look bad. Ooh, this is good, y'all. How we even get here this quick? It may not look bad, okay? But baby, when you step out there, you look out the window and it's beautiful. You see the trees, you see the colorful leaves just swaying, and it's just like, that is so beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. Da, 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 da. But baby, you step out that door. You step out that door and your ponytail flying, your wig done slid back. And it's like, whoa. That's another season that we go through. Okay? Be quiet, Jessica. Right? Hey, sis, I'm ready for the weed. I ain't had it in a while. But right? And then, let's talk about the winter. Gonna go through some cold seasons. It's still beautiful. See, what y'all not realizing is every season is beautiful. Every season. Even April when it's raining. because you get to see the rainbows. Every season has a beautiful part of it, no matter how it feels. Oh, this is so fire right now. I don't know if y'all picking it up the way that I'm putting it down, but this message is just like giving me what I'm supposed to give today. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm loving it. But right, every season, regardless of how it feels, right? Because the summertime is beautiful, the sun shining, right? It might get too hot. Oh, yeah. We forgot that in the summer we get too hot. You uncomfortable. It get too hot, it get uncomfortable. But even when it's too hot, like even when I was in Vegas, you feel me? Even when I was in Vegas and it was literally, I couldn't let my feet touch the ground because it was 106 degrees. It was beautiful. The trees. Could walk and smoke my weed. It was beautiful, but it was hot. Right? The springtime, we got all this rain, right? But the rain is peaceful. Right? It's going to be some gloomy days. But the rain is peaceful. Then you get a rainbow. Then you get some flowers. Right? In the fall. The trees are so pretty. Right? But it might get, it's going to be some nights where it's a little chilly and you salty because you still trying to do the summer activities. And baby, it's getting cold because the winter around the corner. I don't know about y'all, but I live in Ohio. We get all 4 seasons. Some places don't get all 4 like Ohio. Ohio gets all 4 seasons, and we get them firm. Okay? Literally. Every season is beautiful, but each one has its own challenges. Period, sis. I am definitely picking up what you're putting down. Exactly. Even when it look, you feel me? It can look good. It can look beautiful. But it ain't always that. You're going to still go through the motions. You got to go through the motions, and that's literally how life works. Life is literally just like that. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Sometimes it look good. Sometimes you got the money, but your heart still broke. Sometimes your heart feel good, but somebody just died. You know what I'm saying? You doing good. Your household is good. Your relationship is good, but you just lost your grandma. You know what I'm saying? Life comes with ups and downs, and sometimes they're happening at the exact same time. But are you willing to allow that? See, some of us, our problems is when it's time for it to rain. When it's time for us to rain, when it's time for it to rain, you fly out to Cali. You here in Ohio and it's raining. Oh, we catching the flight. But God, like, why? I need this flower to grow. It has to rain in order for the flowers to grow. And some of us run from the rain. You can't run from it. You got to allow it. It don't feel good. Life ain't supposed to always feel good, or the good moments wouldn't feel good. We have to remember that. If every day was good, you wouldn't have a good day. It'd be impossible. If every day was good, it wouldn't be a such thing as good days. You need the bad days so you can appreciate the good. That's all life is about, y'all. Life is literally a cycle of experiencing things that didn't feel good and then appreciating the things that feel amazing. Absolutely. Somebody said happiness is temporary. That's because happiness, remember I explained that happiness is an emotion. Happiness is an emotion. Joy is in your heart. Emotion is right here. Your mind change every day. Your heart don't. So to me, happiness is in your head. It's just a feeling. Those change. You go from happy to sad so fast. But joy, that joy. I love that you brought this up. You know, I love talking about joy. That joy, it's embedded, baby. Joy is embedded in your heart. Everybody has joy. I'm a firm believer that every single person has joy in their heart. But the question is, what you willing to do to get to it? because it's in your heart. So if you have a bunch of things on top of your heart that has the joy in it, it's taking you forever to get to the joy, baby. We got it. Y'all know I say peel the layers back. We got to peel the layers back. God put joy in our heart when you was born. That's why you're so pure and happy as a child. Then you go through all these things in life, and baby, that joy get buried lower and lower and lower. Right? It's crazy. That joy, man, is so crazy. I was having a conversation with one of my clients the other day, and she like talking about her man. And she basically was saying how her man ain't nothing. He don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he does. He just is not a good man to her. Okay? And she said to me, Rory, like, why am I scared to leave him? This was verbatim what she said. Why am I scared to leave him when I know that on the other side is joy? I got chills when she said it, because I'm like, right. Right. But the reality of it is we all had that mindset. When we let something hold us back, right? Normally we know. We be knowing. We know God ain't put us here to struggle. There's always joy somewhere. There is no way that you could possibly believe God put you here not to experience joy. The problem is we keep making decisions that's not taking us towards the joy. We doing everything except for what we know God wants us to do. Like straight up. It's like we just want this miracle to happen because we know God can form a miracle. He only form a miracle for those who deserve it and believe it. Exactly. Costa says she's honest with herself. Good job, sis. And that is so big. You got to be honest with yourself. See, because some people act like they happy right now. She know that when I get out of this, even though she may not have made the move right now, some of us ain't even made that and don't even have a thought. And some of us ain't even had the thought yet that, okay, this is what I gotta do. Even though she is acknowledging the fact that she's scared, she know that she has to leave him to experience joy. Right? Some of us haven't even got to that point. Some people just think they're not meant to be happy. I heard somebody say that before. They don't feel like they're meant to be happy. Every person is meant to be happy because not happy. Joy is in your heart. It's literally in your heart. And the reason it's in your heart, right? The reason God put it in your heart is because it's not meant for anybody else to take. It ain't meant for nobody else, bro. It ain't meant for them to be able to see. He put it on our forehead, right? Joy is in your heart. Joy is something that you gotta feel. Joy is something that regardless of what you look like, it's in here. Regardless of if you crying, it's in here. See, sometimes we get it confused. We think that if you got joy, you can't cry. Yeah. I was just telling my sister that today. Like, I was just crying a few days ago. It wasn't that my faith was tested. I was crying just like, dang, God, I know you gonna do it. I'm just waiting. But my heart was good. I still had joy. I was still being just obedient, y'all. Okay? Some of us, that's the problem. You ain't staying obedient through the process. Right? Period. Come on, man, guys. She talking about put the blood out now. Girl, no. Y'all don't be trying to monitor me, okay? I told them I'm doing this episode just like I always do. Bringing it back. I'm smoking my blunt, drinking my coffee, going from the top. Because the reality of it is, what we do is, the thing that stops us from the joy, right? Got to look. Hey, y'all know when y'all right here, I feel like I'm talking to y'all. That's why I keep on saying, hey, Costa. Hey, Lexi. I feel like y'all my sisters just sitting here and I'm just looking at y'all. I'm talking about, hey, Costa, right? Hey, why I'm saying it like my sister just sitting here with me, though. But look, peep game, though. The problem is this. We can't get to the joy because of the fear. Like, straight up, it's because of the fear. But we know fear ain't nothing but fake stuff appearing real. Fake evidence appearing real. Is that what it means? Right? So why? See, once I heard that quote at a real young age. Somebody told me it ain't nothing but fake. I think it said fake evidence appearing real. And that's all it is. Right? It's like we are literally allowing fake things. Fear is fake. It hasn't happened yet. Normally you're scared. Like if you scared, it's because of something you think gonna happen. So it's literally just a fake. It's fake. It's your imagination. Right? Right. I want this girl to stop messaging me already. Sometimes I like giving advice, but sometimes people just get weird. And I'm tired of these messages popping up. I've come to realize about myself that I didn't truly look for external validation from men until my dad died. Growing up without a male figure in your life really does change you. Absolutely. I didn't have my daddy at all. I know y'all know that. And I feel like I used to look for validation. Like when I think of the young version of me, I used to I just was just out. I just was just here. Like, I used to do dumb stuff as far as like dressing. I really want her to stop messaging me. Just like the way I would dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I was that bad though. I was always kind of like I would be lying if I tried to make it like I was really trying to just like impress guys a lot. Because I really wasn't. I was kind of just me. But when I think of the guys that I chose to mess with, you know what I'm saying? It was like, why was I messing with y'all? I don't think that I was necessarily doing things to impress men. But what I can say is that it would be like, I was messing with people who didn't value me. They didn't value me. My hair look crazy in this video. I could have wrapped this up a little more. I ain't had time, y'all. Now, why I just do that? I don't really care. Y'all know. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know I got a head full of hair. Right? I think for me, I know that I just didn't value myself just based on the things I allowed men to do. Like, I was talking to people and it was like, they ain't really care about me for real. They weren't really respecting me the way I was respecting them. And they would say, like, it's like I would know that dudes was talking to other girls. I'm still talking to them. And see, when you don't really have, like, this confidence about yourself, a level of confidence about yourself, it's like you don't want to say nothing to them because you almost, like, you got this fear of, okay, so if I say something to him, then shit, he probably just gonna cut. He gonna just cut me off so he can just talk to them then. That's when you know you don't really have, the confidence. I'm gonna be straight up. That's when for me, right? That's how I know that I wasn't confident. Let me say it like that. So I'm talking about me, okay? I wasn't confident because of the things I was allowing. And this is not only in relationships, okay? And I need y'all to understand this because some of us feel real confident. Some of us feel real confident as in I love who I am. I love the skin I'm in. But how far is your confidence really going? Are you really confident in you, though? Because when you're really confident in yourself, you don't allow nobody to treat you less than what you know you are. And that's what you got to realize. When you really have confidence, and y'all know I can go deep on confidence, but when you really have confidence, you don't just allow anybody around you. You don't allow people to talk to you certain ways. You don't allow people, like, you just don't allow. You have real boundaries. Confidence comes with boundaries. And that's from all aspects. Boundaries. You be like, and let me say something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Let's talk about, okay, having the confidence in yourself is cool, but let's talk about the confidence in God. How much confidence do you have in God? For real. That's going to change your life. Okay? Once you have a certain level of confidence in God, even when you don't have confidence in yourself, ooh-wee, I'm trying to tell you something. Because when you have confidence in God, God gonna provide a confidence that you didn't even know exist. I swear to God, I'm telling y'all from personal experience. I was confident a year ago. I was confident 2 years ago. If you go look at my content, you will see that I was confident. I was the same person I am now in front of the camera. But when I brought God with me, when I started saying, hold on, trap, hold on, I started putting this first. Then I had a different kind of boundary for myself. So it wasn't that I wasn't confident in me, like, as far as who I am and what I do and what I stand for. But when I started walking with God, he gave me a different kind of confidence, because now I have these different type of boundaries, okay? Because when you start to tap into him, now he show you something can't nobody show you. I'm telling y'all something. God show you something inside yourself that nobody else can show you, because he's the one that created it. Your mama don't know it's there. Your daddy don't. Your husband don't. Your wife don't. Your cousin don't. Your niece don't. Your sister don't. Your brother don't. Your uncle don't. Your grandma, great-great-grandma don't. None of them know what God know about you. This is why when you get a confidence in him, I'm trying to tell y'all, because I'm a walking testimony. Like, literally, I already was confident. But the kind of confidence I have in myself now, the kind of confidence that God has provided to me now, is so crazy, y'all. Like, because now I can remove people and know that it was because God. Okay? Now I got a different kind of armor. Ooh. This is juicy. Now I got a different kind of protection. Like, at first I had a little, the little Walmart joints. Now I got I got the goose. Hey, I'm trying to just tell y'all a word. I went from the little $20 joint to I done paid over a bed. I'm trying to tell y'all something. It's a different kind of protection. You feel me? Hey, it's just different. It's like at first I was showing up with my cousins. Now I'm showing up with the military and that thing. I can't be touched. When you got this confidence in God, bro, he protects you in a different kind of way. A different kind of way. He put something in you that you be like, how? Where did this even come from? Even some of my friends. I'm watching my friends growing and I'm like, bro, this is a whole different person. Like, this is a whole different person. And she ain't do nothing but open the Bible. Get to talking to him. Really build a relationship. And then the thing is this. The difference with him. See, the difference with him. Right. Is that You don't even have to do nothing but just let them know you want it, and really listen to them. Some people, like, for other people to get the confidence, like if you're looking for confidence from other people, now you got to do all this stuff to try to please them. You got to try to hope you don't. But with God, you still got to do that. Okay? You still have to do that. But with doing that, it's just for you. Think about it. It's a difference when, like, when you trying to please God, you really pleasing yourself. That's what you got to remember. Sometimes we get so stuck, but really we got to remember God is inside of us. So when we're really, like, when we making these changes for God, any change that you have to make for God is literally a change for you. Now, for other people, right? For other people, you got to start dressing like this for them to treat you this kind of way. You got to start going to this place. God don't care about that kind of stuff. Let me tell y'all why God is so raw. The only thing that he wants from us, the only thing that God wants from us is for us to fix our hearts. He just want us to fix us. He don't want us to do nothing else. We make it so hard. Y'all, we make it so hard. And God, like, bro, you doing too much. I'm not telling you to do all that. I just want you to fix your heart. That's it. That's it. He ain't looking for perfection. He looking for progression. He not looking for perfection. He looking for progression. Michael Todd told me that one. So you don't have to. You don't have to worry about being perfect with God. He just want to see that you're working on your heart. He don't care if you working on that butt or if you working on them arms. He want to know you're working on your heart. Whatever that looks like for you, that's what he want to see. Sometimes we just take it too far. We get to wondering too much. God don't want us to do nothing but fix ourselves. He want us to be the best version of ourselves. And then the killer is, like, the reason he's so amazing is that as long as you allow him to, he gonna assist you. Some people want you to do it all alone. They just want you to come once you got it done. God, like, well, if you let me. God, like, well, if you just let me, I got you for real. God's so raw because all you got to do with him is just listen and then apply it. See, other people, they be wanting you to do this. God just be quiet real quick. Just let me tell you what to do. And then once he tell you what to do, he just wants you to say, all right, bet. Let me see if I can find this verse that I was looking at the other day. The other night, God told me to read Deuteronomy. And it was a scripture that stood out to me. I'm about to tell you. This stood out to me. So it sounds real simple, but I'm going to tell you why this stood out to me, right? So it said, this is Deuteronomy chapter 2, verses 13 and 14. He said, now rise up, said I. Well, this is God talking to him. He said, well, rise up, said I, and get you over the brook Zered. Okay? And then they said, and we went over to brook Zered. Okay? So that stood out to me because literally all they said was, God told them to do this, and we did it. It was nothing in between. It was no hesitation. He said, now rise up, said I, and get you over the brook Zered. And we went over the brook Zered. It was nothing in between. It wasn't no conversation. He said he told us to do it, and we did it. Okay? That was it. Then he said, in the space in which we came from, okay, until we were to come over the brook Zered, right, was 38 years. That's all it said. And when I read it, I was like, somebody else will read this and it probably wouldn't mean much. But that stood out so much to me because God told them to do it and they did it. And it took them 38 years. No hesitation, though. And we out here hesitating about things that will take us 10 minutes. Things that can be changed like this. Y'all got to get in this Bible to see the task that God was giving these people. Okay? The task that he gave them and the way that the confidence they had in him when he told them to do it, it was insane. So it blows my mind when God is asking us to do something as small as apologize to somebody. And people are really like, no, because I'm just too prideful. When all God wants you to do is forgive somebody. Something that can happen like this. Something that's just a decision. That's in your control. He give them tasks. He was giving them tasks like this that was taking 38 years. And then here we are willingly. See, he made them travel by foot somewhere that took 38 years. But God is just asking us to forgive somebody. And that is something that, but we are willingly making that forgiveness take 38 years. I don't think y'all getting the message today. I hope y'all picking it up. Why would we willingly make something take 38 years when it doesn't have to? It can be instant. And we think our test is something. He had these folks traveling by foot. Right? Hey, Jose. Straight up, man. That stood out to me because I just was like, see, I love the Bible because they never hesitated when it came to him. They really didn't, bro. They did not hesitate. So if he give them an assignment, they do it. And that's how we got to be, y'all. We got to be quick on our toes. We talking about the word fun. Faith untouched no matter what. Right? Quick on your toes. When God tell you to do something, the problem is this. A lot of times what happens is God tell us to do something, but then fear steps in. Right? And once that fear step in, it stop you. We hear God. A lot of us hear God. That's why y'all have those great ideas. That be God speaking to you. When you know that you can do something, like you know it. You know how many times you be like, I could do that. That is God speaking to you. But then fear step in. So many people say how they can do something. They can do something. They should do something. But why are you not doing it? Like, that be the craziest thing to me. That's my first question. When anybody close to me tell me that they want to do something, I'm immediately asking you, why are you not doing it? Because why not? Life is so short, y'all. Life is too short to be sitting back on ideas. Like, we live in a world where we watching 14, 15-year-old girls start businesses and be millionaires. And you sitting back struggling with your 5 kids, with your 3 kids, with your daughter. Because you want to sit on an idea. You got teenage kids. You got employees. I don't know who I'm talking to. Right? You got employees. If you do it right. But you scared to execute the plan. You got to execute the plan. God sitting back like, every day you like, dang, I could be doing this. I could be doing that. That is God speaking to you. And then immediately after, fear step right in. You letting fear step right in. So now you think that was just a thought. When God, like, that was me. And I said it clear. Then he like, well, I'm going to go over here to her because she ready. And the thing is this, some of us, I don't know why, but we be having this mindset like, you got to do all this stuff to get ready. If you think you got it, then you're never going to be ready. I hate to be the one to say it. You never really going to be ready. All you need is God. If you got God, you ready. Hello? Sorry. Y'all see my shirt? You're ready. You're ready. Literally. Everybody always talking about once I'm ready. You're ready. If you have the idea, you're ready. If God has given you that idea, not your cousin, if God has given you that idea, he spoke to you, you ready. I'm telling you. That's why people go from homeless to millionaires in a week. They was ready. They ain't hesitate. God spoke to them and they got up. Moses got up. Hello? He was ready. Come on. Uh-oh. Do I got to go here? Did y'all see the position that Moses was in? He was homeless, living under sticks. But when God spoke to him, and I mean, my man was like, hold on, what? Is that? Moses came from up under there. Hey, you talking to me? I've been waiting on that. He was waiting on that. You got to be ready. As soon as God come, you ready. Listen, as soon as Moses heard God's voice, that was all my man's needed. He walked up with confidence. Y'all think he would have just went on that journey if God didn't speak to him? Y'all think that he would have just got up? Come on, man. But once God spoke, oh, it was over with. Hey, once God spoke, my man's walked up there with confidence. He said, hey, I'm here to get my people. Hey, go get Pharaoh, because I'm here to get my people back. They like, man, you bum. Pharaoh ain't about to talk to this bum. And he like, why would Pharaoh want to talk to you? He said, go ask him. That was a confidence that God put in them. Are y'all hearing me? Do y'all think anybody else could have made that man go up there and say that? That's like me walking up to the White House right now and saying, hey, tell Joe come outside. They're going to be like, who are you? I'm Rory the coach. Tell Joe come outside. He know who I am. Come on, man. Come on. That's exactly like that. I'm not homeless, but the comparison is very much similar. Right? Nigga Joe gonna be like, man, take her to jail. Lock her up. She tripping. She must be drunk. Lock her up. But if God sent me somehow, some way, Joe would be like, let her up here. Yeah, let me see what she got to say. And that's how Pharaoh did. Pharaoh was like, let him up here. What's up? But Pharaoh still wasn't hearing it. But Moses, he had God with him. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. When he had God with him, he was willing to do whatever. You ain't just gonna walk into no body of water, bro. You ain't just... When we go to the beach, I don't know about y'all, but when I go to the beach, right? You know how they got them floaty things out there to let you know, like, hey, you going too far? I don't even, like, I'm cool. I'm not even getting close to those. Because I just don't know. Maybe it floated back a little bit further than it was supposed to. I'm not taking that risk. I'm cool on that. Nah. So imagine this man, he had to walk through the sea. He literally was like, man, his peoples was like, bruh, I know you ain't came over here to get us. You got us going against, we going against the big homie. You got us going against Pharaoh because we trust you. And then you going to bring us to a dead end? And then you're going to bring us to a dead end. You're going to bring us to a body of water. What are we going to do? We can't swim. My baby, I got a newborn baby, bro. What are you doing, bro? My nigga Moses said, chill, bro. We got God. He like, bro, why you doing all that? Didn't I tell y'all that I got God with me? Just chill. They like walked across it. I think they like did a little dance and everything, got jiggy with it. All the way across the Red Sea. All the way across. That would have been impossible, but God can make the supernatural happen. I can't do that to no water. I'm not going to try to do it to no water. Right? He didn't make the supernatural. And then what you got to understand is that the way that he worked, he only going to work for those that deserve it. Because when Pharaoh people thought they was going to chase him through, they thought they was going to use that same path. They probably still in that sea right now. They probably still floating. Armor and all. That armor ain't do nothing. It's floating too. Right? Because you got to believe in him. So let me give y'all a word, because some of y'all not hearing me. Some of y'all not hearing the message right now. Right? If you trying to have confidence in God, but you got the wrong people with you. I don't know who need to hear this, because we wasn't even supposed to talk about this today. But if you trying to walk and, have this confidence in God, but you got the wrong people with you, guess what? It's like y'all both trying to walk across the Red Sea. So when you walk, he creating the path. But then when the person walk next to you, he breaking the path. Literally. You take one step and it magically appear like it's literally a cement. Then this food come and it turns to salt. So I don't know who needed to hear this, but you got to have your confidence only in God. You got to allow God to give you that confidence. Boom. And God, and everybody can't go. I'm going to just say it. I was trying not to have to say that. But everybody can't go. Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians who ye have seen today, you shall see them again more. Period. Exodus 14:13. Let's go, Jose. Okay, Jada said she needed to hear it. Yeah. He said, notice that Moses and his people went into the wilderness. Notice that a lot of prophets go through wilderness. Exactly. She said that was my downfall before. I was leaning on everybody but him. Oh, that's the worst thing. I mean, that's a lot of people's problem, man. I know I've been there. I was there for a real long time. Sometimes leaning on yourself is wrong. I mean, leaning on yourself is wrong too. Like for me, I never really was so dependent on people because just of the way I was raised. Like the way I was raised, it's so crazy. Me and my man was just talking about, like, I've been paying my own phone bill like forever, like since cell phones came out. Like my mom bought me a phone, but I would put my own minutes on my phone. Like I literally forever, for real. I'm like, I don't think I ever been on my mom like phone plan, So me and him, when we was talking about that, I'm like, that made me so independent. That's why I was never one of those people. I never really leaned on people because I ain't never had nobody to lean on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nobody to lean on growing up, for real. So it was like, my problem, right, me personally, was that I always was leaning on myself. I don't really have a story of like depending on people. I ain't had nobody that I could depend on. Shoot. Dang it, y'all. What the freak? How did that just slide out of there like that? Like, what the heck? It just slid on out like it was just allowed to be here. Like, what was that about? Period, though, Jose. Like, for me, literally, I just leaned on me. I thought I could handle everything. When I was sad, it's like, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do? Like, I didn't used to have that thought to go to God. I just didn't. Like, even when I would pray. So this was the difference. I would pray, but even when I was praying, I wasn't really talking to God. It was just that I knew I was supposed to pray. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that, like, if something was going bad, you should pray. But, like, I wasn't confident in God. I was, but he kept me protected. I know now that that's why I always got answers. But the difference was I thought that I was finding out the answers. I never really was given that credit. Like, I didn't realize, like, oh, this is happening because I prayed. You feel me? Like, it wasn't clicking to me that, like, girl, yes, you figured this out, or this came through, that money appeared because you prayed and God gave that to you. To me, it was just like, oh, I figured it out. I knew I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always get things done. I got this. So once I included God, hold on, y'all. Why this piece of hair like that? So once I don't know why that piece of hair is right there. But once I included God, oh man. Once I included God in it, it hit so different. Okay? It hit so different because now it's like, oh, I really got somebody coming through for me. Like, it made the load so much lighter. I need y'all to hear me today. It made my load so much lighter. The weight was lifted because it's like, oh, I don't have to figure everything out. I can hand it to somebody. Imagine that. Imagine that. Realizing like, oh, I don't got to do all this. I can give it to you and it's still going to be all right. That's where we go wrong. You got to realize that's how life works. That's how God works. That's why he's so amazing. Is that when things get so heavy, when it's so heavy, you can hand it right on over to him. You can just hand it right on over. He like, come on, girl. I already knew that was going to be a lot. That's why he is just so amazing. Right? Because for me, that's the difference. That's the huge difference between not walking with Christ and walking with Christ. Like, now that I'm actually walking with Christ, my life is lighter. Everything is lighter because I can make decisions based on him. I don't really have to make, it's like I'm making the decision, but as long as I seek him first, I can make it with confidence instead of making it with that worry. Like, once I go to him, and now that I've established a firm discernment with him, I understand, like, once I go to him, I can get the answer, and I know that it's really the answer. I'm not, like, trying to hope, like, I'm not just like, ooh, let me try this. No, I'm like, oh, that's what you want me to do? All right, bet. Here you go. Here's my tithes. But here's twice my tithes. Oh, you said I got to pay 20%? All right, bet. Not, I wonder if I should pay 5% or 17%. No. When you go to him first, you can come correct every trip. And even when it don't feel right, you can be confident. That's the difference. The difference when you walking with Christ and you seeking him first is that when something go wrong, you can still be confident. You can still, y'all, I would never forget when my great granny died. She was 98. She was 98. My great, right? I went to the funeral. And it was my cousin, right? It was her granddaughter too. I think it was her granddaughter too. And she got up there to speak. And she blew my mind because she was so confident, y'all. Like, she wasn't even crying. She was talking. She just was like, she was talking about God, and she was saying how Granny, like, she was, because her name was Medea. You know, everybody had that Medea. But that's what we called her. And she was, like, talking about her and her memories and just, like, how she's in the kingdom now. And, like, and I'm just listening, like, how are you doing this? Like, I kid y'all not. After the funeral, I walked right up to her. I said, you are, like, the strongest woman I've ever seen. And she said, what you talking about, girl? And I was like, you were just speaking so strong. And she said, yeah, because I know that God has my baby covered. Like, she was so confident. I'm like, what? So then fast forward, when my aunt died, and I was so, and this is the crazy thing though, y'all. This is the crazy thing. This was, y'all know that my aunt died about 5 years ago now. And I wasn't tapped in like that. But I was praying the whole time. Praying the whole time. We prayed at the candlelight. We was praying, just prayed up. And when I got to that funeral, I was able to get up there and speak. No tears. I was able to just talk. Like, literally, I was talking to her husband. I was talking to her kids. I even threw a little shade at the hood that be around my little brother. Like, hey, y'all better take care of him because he been taking care of y'all. They ain't like to hear that. But I know my aunt would have said the same thing. So it's cool. Right? But when you have God, he gives you this confidence, y'all. It seems unreal. When I was at that funeral and she got up there, I was mind blown. And then after my aunt funeral, I was like, what? Like, it's like when he gives you this strength. Oh my God. Uh-oh, that's the word right there. It's confidence, but he gives you this strength that you literally did not know was in there. That you can't give yourself. Oh, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. The confidence and the strength that God can give you, you just can't give yourself. This is why I get nervous when, like, people just don't ever mention God. Like, it's this girl I follow, and I really, really like her. I really, really like her. But I feel like she believes in the universe. Like, I have never heard her mention God. She's spiritual because I can just tell. Like, I can tell, but it's like she just believes in the universe. And to me, that is just like, not to offend anybody, but it's like, what do that mean for real? Like, what does it mean to believe in the universe? Please don't. If you offended, just leave, because I don't know how to talk other than what I feel. But, like, what does it mean exactly to believe just that it's just a universe? Like, do you just feel like it's just a world? Like, anything that you believe that the universe is providing is coming from God. It's like people manifest things and they like, I put it into the universe. No, you gave it to God. What the hell? What is the universe? The air? Like, I'm not even joking, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to offend nobody. But I really be thinking like this. Like, what do that even mean? What do it mean to say I'm giving it, like, it's just the universe? Like, even for me, I would write my letters like, Dear God/universe. And then I was like, I'm done doing this because, no, I'm just talking to God. What is the universe? The people here? Like, the dead people? Like, if I give it to God, that's the only person that need it. Y'all, I'm about to close out on Instagram and come right back. Make sure y'all bring y'all butts back. Y'all get what I'm saying, though? Am I tripping? Hey, am I tripping? Because what do that even mean? I don't know what that mean. I don't know if that mean like they just believe in the dead people. That's the only other thing I could think that means. You just think dead people making it happen or something. Y'all, I had to put a strip on my eyelashes today because I haven't definitely not getting my lashes done until like next week. Actually, probably like 2 weeks for real, because why are people messaging me crazy stuff today? What is that? Girl. I'm gonna put me a dramatic strip on when I do my hair. Okay. My sister said I'm definitely not tripping. Literally, the first words in the Bible says, in the beginning, God created the universe. See? I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. When I write my letters, I always put Jesus plus. I'm going straight for God. Hey, I'm going to the big almighty. Hey, I need you, big dog. And you let them know what's going on. Hey, that's what it is. Take everything to God. Take it to my dog, and he gonna handle it. He gonna make sure every person. That's why God is so raw. If you take it to him first, he's going to make sure that every person that need it gonna get. Like, you be out here trying to like reach this person and this person and this person, but if you just give it to God, he will like bring the people that you need. See, when you trying to handle stuff by yourself, you out here trying to make connections and find people and see where you fit in. No. When you got confidence in God, then he like will bring people to you, and they be the perfect people. You be like, God, how did you know? Cause I'm the one. I'm the man with the plan. He's literally the man with the plan, and we out here playing. How you gonna play with the man with the plan? We can't do that. He ready. I'm really just trying to give y'all a word today, man. Got you. I love that. She said, I do it because of John 14:6, where it talks about no one can get to the Father but by the Son. Okay. So she said you got to go through the Son to get to the Father. Period. I feel like I can't breathe. I just was like, like, what the freak? But yeah, man. That universe stuff is crazy. That universe stuff is crazy. I could do Jesus and God. That's logical. What my sister just said is logical. Right? It's in the Bible. But you got me messed up. You think I'm finna just talk to the world. Talk to the stars. He created those. I ain't talking to nothing he created. I want the creator. Other than Jesus. I can feel that. But I'm not about to be, what? That's why it's weird to me for people to worship people. That is weird. Like, that would make me feel, I don't ever want to be worshipped. Like, what's wrong with people? How you worshiping? People worship. See, I'm going to just go here for a second, then we're going to open the Bible. Okay? Okay? I'm going to go here just for a real quick second. And then we finna go to the Bible. But people worship people. And sometimes you may not realize that you really worshiping people. I swear, y'all. We really do live in a world where people worship people. And you don't realize it. You watching celebrities, you giving the celebrities way more time than you giving God. Way more. See, worship is not always, worship don't always mean like you screaming and shouting. I'm not really a screamer and shouter for real. To me, what you worship is one, worship to me, when I think of that, it is either like, it's one, something that's getting so much of your time. You paying more attention to that than yourself. Okay? And two, you put nobody, they're better than anybody. Ain't nobody better than them. Like, they're never wrong. They're never wrong. They're always right. You know what I'm saying? They're perfect. And even when they're wrong, they're right. Some people feel like that about people. And you may not feel like you're worshiping them, but that's what you're doing. Like, you literally wake up and you got to check their page. Right? Not like Bible and blunts, but because we talking about God. You get what I'm saying? But you checking people to see what they're doing. Like, every day you got to see what this person is doing. This person is never wrong. This person is just like everything to you. And we don't realize that we're necessary. We dang near worshiping them. And then, like she just said, we serve a jealous God. So think about how God feel if you out here. He like, dang, I want your attention. I want your attention. But you so focused on them. Like, you calling people. People be obsessed with celebrities, y'all. I'm not playing. When I hear certain stuff, I'll be like, why do you feel like that about that person? You don't know that person. God is the only person you should feel that way. Like, that's the only person. She said, I felt that. I'm not a screamer or a shouter either. And I did give myself the side eye. Like, is it wrong? Am I not fully convicted because I don't? I don't think so. Everybody have their own type of worship. I could be feeling it, but like, I ain't never felt like nothing crazy. And I mean, who's to say that I won't one day? But like, I'm not somebody like me. I tell people all the time, this is my honest truth, right? I watch Michael Todd every Sunday. He started at 11:45 my time. And I get on there at 12:45 because I don't really like all of that yelling. I really love the word. I love the word. Like, I love talking about God. That's what moves me. That's what intrigues me. Some people are strictly through music. This is why I push my sister Liz. Like, you gotta use that voice, because that music, though, like, I know people where that music, they like the word, when the preacher start talking, it don't do what that music do. Okay, so it's just like, it's to each his own to me. Because I could be feeling the music sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, oh, this, yeah. But it's just that. Like, but then, like, too much yelling, I just, it's just not my style. And I'm loud. I scream my own music, but that's not my style. Now, I'll turn my music up. Like, I might listen to some gospel, but live, loud, like, drums and stuff, that's just not my style. Like, I think that's another thing too why the church house is like a lot for me, because it's really not my style. So I kind of just be sitting there like, yeah, but I'm like, bro, how long are they gonna do this for real? And it's my attention span. It's a lot of different things, but that doesn't affect my relationship with God or me worshiping God. Because as soon as that preacher get to talking, I'm like, yeah, right. Oh, I'm turned then. So it's just, you got your own kind of worship. Because, I'll be in this thing screaming once he get to talking. Once he get to talking, I'll be, yeah, amen. You go get all of that then. So I feel like it's just your style of worship. I'm clapping and everything, right? I'm clapping and everything while he talking, but that loud, like, drums and stuff, bro, I'd be like, I'm not going to smoke me a blunt. I'm going to just wait. My sister Bree, she texts me every on Sunday. She like, all right, the music over. You know what I'm saying? She know when to send it to me. She know that. But she listen to it. My sister Bree, she gonna listen to that music because she be into it. Me, I be like, oh no. I tried to like a few times and I just can't get to it. She said, I'm not a screamer and shouter either, but I can definitely say a couple times, but not all the times. I have been in the middle of worship when I'm singing and I just had tears and start crying. Yeah. Now I'll cry. Now if I'm in church and I can't leave because I'm in church already, like the music might move me like to where I might cry if they sing the right song. It's just the loudness. I'm not really into like the screaming, right? Like it's a apostle and a preacher, a pastor who my homegirls, they listen to her. She do like, they be on live and stuff, and they listen to her, and they sent her to me, and like I can't really get into it. Like, I tried a few times, and I'm gonna keep trying because, I might get into it one day. I go just to see the word that I hear, but like, you got to know what moves you, because sometimes that's the thing. Every pastor and every apostle and every all of that, it's not for you. Every one of them is not for you, right? So like, I tried again and they start screaming and stuff, and it's like, for me, that's not. I don't like that. Like, when you keep on screaming, like, I'm not gonna imitate it because I don't want to seem like I'm mocking them, because I'm about to do it. I don't want to seem like I'm mocking them, but like if I'm just talking right now and then I just scream a whole bunch and then I like talk again and then I scream a whole bunch, to me that throws me off, because it's just like, I don't know because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't start till 15 minutes after. Just give me the word. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Just give me the word. So yeah, I don't think it's a wrong way to worship him, but I just feel like you should never be worshiping a human. You should never worship man. Like, I would hate to live in a world where, like, there's kings and queens. And, like, no. No. Like, presidency, okay, whatever, because what we live in what's this called? Democracy? No, what is this called? Well, I know dictatorship is, like, when it's a king, queen, all of that stuff, right? I would hate to, like, live like that, to where, like, everything go to, like, one person. You get what I'm saying? Like, one person just make all the decisions. Like, we get to vote. We have a say. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I will say that's like, I don't really know much about other countries, but I know that I would not want to live, like, in that kind of world. Because to me, I just can't worship anyone. I can't worship anyone. I never want anybody to worship me, ever. I never want somebody to worship me. If somebody start worshiping me, I'm running from them. Don't worship me, ever. My whole goal is to get everybody to worship God. Why would you worship me? You know what I'm saying? Now, using me as a source of God is cool, but we gonna worship God. You feel me? She said, oh, you mean screaming preachers? Now, if I'm in the church, yeah, I don't like too much of that neither. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't like a lot of screaming. Like, if I can't... like, if you keep on starting the message and then you scream it, like... my attention span is bad when it comes to stuff like that. I'm weak because my sister done joined from 3 different pages. It's like, hey, sister. Hey, Asia. But yeah, y'all, we just got to make sure we worshiping him, making sure our confidence is him. And then the main message today was really supposed to be, like, are you willing to risk the fun? Like, are you willing to take a break from the things that are really fun, the things that you really enjoy doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that is what God will do. He will put you through a season where you have to risk the fun. You have to. It's not always going to be fun, but you got to keep it fun, remember? It may not always be fun, but I told y'all, fun means faith untouched no matter what. So even when it's not fun, you have to keep it fun. That's what I want y'all to remember. Okay? Even when it's not fun, keep it fun. Be willing to risk your fun. But even when it's not that, you got to keep your faith untouched no matter what. I love a good acronym, y'all. I love a good acronym. Because when y'all hear these words, y'all going to be like, boom, 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 right? Because it ain't always going to be fun, man. God going to show you. I told y'all with the, that was a banger, sis. Hey! But no, for real, with the Bible plan we have read, the lady was saying how you got to just, I think she said relax, rejoice, and regroup. Basically, like, you relax, you rejoice, like you praise God, you thank God, and then you regroup because you got to get ready for the next battle. Like, God, life is constant. Like, for real, you're going to get over something, and then you're going to be good for a little while, but something else going to come. Something else going to come. Because I be like, whoo, I kid you not. It be one thing. And then next thing you know, boom. You be like, bro, how? How do I keep? But when your faith is untouched, no matter what, you're going to keep on rocking out. You're going to regroup and you're going to get ready. What I say earlier? I said a banger earlier. I said relax. I don't know what I said. It just rolled off the tongue. Let me see. Somebody typed it. I said like relax, read something, and replenish. It was a banger. What did I say? Somebody had typed it over here. Hopefully somebody remember. Oh, remove, replace, and replenish. I said God will remove, replace, and replenish. You got to let him. He going to remove them. He going to replace them. And baby, you going to feel replenished. Let him. Somebody please text me that after this because I got to put that in my journal. Hey, I got to put that one in my journal. And I need to put these in the quote because I need to show the world these was. Right? Remove, renew. No, I didn't say renew. I just looked at it. I said replace. Remove, replace, and replenish. That's what I said. Because that's what he going to do. But you got to let him. And that's everything. It's not always people. It's emotions. He will remove the fear. Replace it with faith and you will feel replenished. He will remove the doubt. Replace it with faith and you will feel replenished. Okay? He will remove the depression. I need y'all to allow him. He will remove the stress. He will remove. But you have to let him. He can remove the abuse. Some of us know we want to get out of this situation you in. You're not allowing God to remove it. You're trying to do it by yourself and you keep landing back with the person. I'm really trying to tell y'all something right now. When you take it to God, he'll do it. I literally asked God, remove the desire to smoke. And I had no desire until right now. And I still didn't. I just did it because I was like, whatever. You know, I already know I'm going to smoke this weekend. If I wasn't going to smoke this weekend, I swear I wasn't going to smoke today. I only smoked today because I'm like, if I'm going to smoke this weekend, I could do one episode of Bible and Blunts. Like, I'm not tripping. But I'm not smoking again until this weekend. Because he's removed the desire. There's been weed. I could have smoked every day this week. I didn't have the desire to. Some of us, we scared to take it to God. Some of us scared to take it to God because we know that. You want out of your relationship. You want out of your marriage. But you scared to ask God because you know God's going to do that for real. You know God going to really do it. Some of y'all want it, but you scared for it to really happen. Like, you know what you need to do. But you scared for real. I knew that I needed to stop smoking. But I never really took it to God. My sister told me what she said to God a few weeks ago for real. But I had to wait till I was ready to really take it to him because I was like, nah, he really God gonna do something. Like, I don't know what he gonna do, but he gonna make it to where I'm really not gonna smoke, bro. I just know it. And what you think he did? What you think he did? He did it. But I had to wait till I was ready. That's what I thought. But let me tell y'all something. This is why the heart is important. Because in my heart, I already wanted to do it. But then God positioned my family to where I had to do it. I already told y'all that story. How my man had to stop. Right? Because it was in my heart. It was in both of our heart. So he said, since y'all flesh don't want it as bad as your heart, I'll put you in a situation to where you just have to do it. That's how God do. That's why I woke up and my voice was gone Monday. I was not sick. I haven't blew my nose once. I haven't taken any type of medicine. I feel perfect. But if you hear me talk, you would think I have a cold. God, no, I don't like to smoke when my throat hurt. I literally woke up Monday morning with, y'all heard my voice. I could barely talk. Right? Because he knew that I needed the desire gone. He knew it. He knew that I was going to be smooth for real with not smoking because my throat, I don't like smoking like that anyway. So even if I would have just tried to, he was like, I'm going to make it to where you absolutely are not going to do it. But that's because I took it to him. Okay? So let's get in the Bible. It's 10:30. All right, y'all. Where y'all think we gonna land today? 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 I think we landing in John today. Zacchaeus say we in Psalms today. But where y'all think we in land today? I can't breathe to be trying to sing like that. Where y'all think we gonna land today? IG, where we landing today? Where y'all think we gonna land today? Come on, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Lil' Cole say John. And Jay say Matthew. But what y'all say? What y'all think? Leviticus. Mark. All right. Ooh, collisions. Collisions? I think that's what that's saying. All right. We right here. Ooh. Oh, he took us to Genesis. Leviticus. We are in Genesis. We will. That's how y'all gotta feel. Look, when y'all going through something, listen. When y'all going through something, start hearing this beat in y'all head. Because y'all know what this beat means, don't y'all? We will rock you. Rock you. So when you start going through something, you got to hear this. And think about you and God. Hey, think about you and God just standing there. Hey, I need y'all to imagine that right now. For real, like, we will rock you. You got to hear this beat in your head as soon as you start going through something, bro. Like, hold on, wait, I'm tripping. I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. My heart ain't broke. My heart not broke. I'm a great mom. I'm going to start that business. Yeah, I'm going to start that business. I'm going to lead them. Right? Literally. That's a banger, y'all. That's my new anthem. As soon as I go through something, I'm going to be like, hold up, I'm tripping. And I'm going to just picture me and God like, hold up. Hold up. It's so, what was I thinking? I don't know about y'all, but I just needed that moment. Whew. See, that's why I had to smoke my blunt today. That's how I need y'all to start feeling, okay? As soon as you feeling low, your confidence just a little bit shook, start hearing that beat in your head like, hold up. Hold up. What? Okay. I don't know where that came from, but I had to get y'all that real quick. Okay. I guess I thought I was like an artist or something for a second. But it's cool. Okay. My sister said love it, period. Y'all know I be playing. Hold on, let me swap these out real quick. Because I need to put this in the other stand. Aw, she said she enjoyed that. Okay, see, period. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all there. But y'all here. Good. So anytime y'all feeling that, y'all get the feeling low, you gotta be like, hold up, I'm tripping. And then you and God just bumping through like, man, what? Thought you had me. I'm good. All right. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. This mucus is coming up out of my throat, and I'm so glad. All right, let's see. We in Genesis. We landed in Genesis. It's turning white. Oh, Lord. Why would I do that? That was crazy. Whatever. All right, let's see what Genesis got for us. Let's see. Lord. Eight. So we are in Genesis chapter 40, verse 8. Genesis chapter 40, verse 8. And it says, and they said to him, we have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it. And Joseph said unto them, do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me them, I pray you. So what's pretty much going on here is that Pharaoh had a dream, and he was trying to figure out what his dream meant. And he was going to people, throughout the prison to try to get them to interpret the dream. And nobody could interpret it. So in this specific verse, Joseph was telling Pharaoh, like, God is the only person that can interpret that dream. So tell me your dream, and I'll go pray and get an answer to your dream. So I'm going to read it again. And then I want y'all to kind of tell me, what do you get out of this verse? And then I'll tell y'all what I got. All right. And they said unto him, we have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it. And Joseph said unto them, do not interpretations belong to God? Like, don't the interpretations belong to God? Tell them to me, or tell me them, and I pray you. So I'll pray. So what does that mean to y'all? Like, what do y'all get out of that? Give me what y'all got from that. I gotta get my nails done this week. Exactly. She said, there is no one but God who can truly answer your prayers. Stop leaving your dreams in other people's hands and give them to God, because he's the only one that will make it happen. Come on. Joseph knew he had a direct line to God, and he knew God could give him the ability to interpret the dream. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Anybody else? Mm-hmm. This is good. Yeah, so I would say that I agree. I what I got was actually exactly what Jada got. The stop leaving your dreams in other people's hands. God is the only person that could truly execute your dreams. He's the only person that can explain to you why you had that dream. That's literally what I got from that. God is the only person that can tell you why. You know, because sometimes we be like, why do I keep, like you be like, like I was saying earlier, you'll be like, I know I could do that. I could do that. But the only way you really can push through that dream is if you include God, because he's going to make the impossible possible. He's the person that can put the people in line right where they need to be so that the dream can happen. He's the only person that can really help you execute the plan. Anybody else, you can go to anybody else, but that is not who can actually help you execute the dream. That's the only way you can really do your dream. You know what I'm saying? Live your dream life is with God. The thing that's going to make your heart happy is with God, because he's the one that put it in there. And there's certain people you just not going to come in contact with if you don't have him connected, because his angels, don't miss this message. His angels, right? They're connected to him. So you have to connect with him in order to get to your dream, because he got to use people. You're never going to be able to fulfill your dream by yourself, right? But God has a certain kind of protection over his people. So if you're not connected to him, then you're not going to be able to get to your dream, because he needs his angels to help you get there. I'm just a messenger. I am just a messenger. That's my word for today. Okay? You have to include him. In order to get to your dream, you got to include God. You have to go to God, because he need to use his angels. And his angels is already protected by him. So he's not going to let you use his angels if you're not protected by him. And the verse for today was Genesis chapter 40, verse 8. And they said, we have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it. And Joseph said, don't you know that the interpretations is up to God? Tell them to me and let's go pray. I'm just a messenger here. I'm just saying. This was good. I knew I had to end this with a banger. I knew I had to just go from my heart today. I had to just let God just control the show today. And I feel really, really good. I feel like we touched on a lot of amazing points today. Hey, girl, she said she just joined. I highly recommend to watch first episode and then the beginning of this one. It was really good. We touched on a lot of different things. But for the ladies who, if you would like for me to be your mentor, y'all, I only got 2 tickets left to my brunch. I'm so happy. I said I was going to sell out this week, and now I know I'm going to sell out because I only have 2 seats left. I know I'm going to sell out. Probably today, for real. But anyway, if you would like for me to be your mentor, I have my mentorship, my sisterhood, my organization, my community, my girls, my sisters, 360 Wealth. You can click the link in my personal bio, right, _2 times, and you'll see either join 360 Wealth, and if you want to just kind of see what 360 Wealth is, you can go to the 360 Wealth platform and you'll be able to see it. I'm going to do Testimony Thursday later on today on my regular page. Yeah, I'm going to do Testimony Thursday on my Ride 2 Times page later. But, yes, join my sisterhood. I coach every Sunday. It's an amazing environment. Tap in, help yourself grow, help others grow, learn how to tell your story. We have Bible study. We have a Bible book club. It's amazing. We're going to Miami in a month. But I love y'all. We're about to pray, and I am about to get out of here. It's 10:45, and I have things to do. Let's go. Rice, don't need blessing. Why are you not in 360? Like, you are playing. You way too tapped in not to be in 360. I expect you to be here by the next training. All right, let's do it, y'all. Father God, I come to you today with an open heart and an open mind. I thank you for anyone that you've allowed to hear my voice today. I pray that I pushed out the message that you needed to be pushed out. I hope that it was received in the way that you needed it to be received. God, I ask that throughout this day, throughout this life, that you just give us that courage that we need for life to be fun, for our faith to be untouched. Help us keep our faith untouched even when the situation does not look fun, God. Allow us to lean on not on our own understanding, but on your understanding. Because it may not make sense to us, but as long as it makes sense to you, then we are doing things the exact way that we need to, God. We know that your plan is always the best plan, God. So please just make your plan plain and allow us to have the discernment and the understanding and the stillness to actually hear you when you speak to us, God. Please remove the fear. I'm feeling that I have some people under my voice today who are living in fear. They're kind of nervous. So right now, I'm just asking that you remove that fear and you replace it, right? I ask that you remove that fear and you replace it with faith, God, so that they can feel replenished, God. Remove, replace, and replenish is the goal. We know that if you're doing the removing, then it deserves to be removed, even if it's uncomfortable for us, God. I'm asking you to remove anything that you do not want us doing, seeing, feeling right now, God. We know that as long as you're doing it, we're great. We're perfect because you're perfect. So thank you. I ask of this in your name. I ask that you forgive us for anything that we've done, the known and the unknown, God. In your name I pray today. Amen. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. He said, I'm water whipping in the kitchen. Finger licking. Jose, you was still here. What's up? That's our brother. Jose is our brother. He the Bible and Blunt's brother. Yes, 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 y'all. This was amazing. Yay, Stony Blessing is coming to 360. God, I thank you. This has been a great day. I've been feeling just so good. Be great today. Enjoy y'all weekend. Remove, replace, replenish. That's a banger. All right. I love y'all. They trying to make me do some other stuff on here. Boom. See y'all Monday. Thank you.